Hello, welcome back to Europa Universalis 3, where we're about to get embroiled in another war. Not that much time has passed since the last war. Friesland is about to call for our help, and looking at the situation, we don't have an alliance with them, really. However, they are in our sphere of influence. Apparently, I don't just get to decide when they're in my sphere of influence, but they can just, ask. Well, they're part of our sphere, yeah, right, so they're being attacked by Holland, and Holland is allied with Frankfurt. And we're in control now, obviously. So let's activate some forces and send them over there. Don't think I need to send over everyone, literally. But I'm probably gonna be sent over a few people. Marine as a leader right now. That's odd. Not sure what kind of army I'm supposed to expect here. Put you over here. Actually, let's make a roundhouse switch. You go here, you go over here, and you go through here. We have military access for Brunswick, so it didn't take us very long. England is on our side, Poland is on our side, Hesse is on our side, Saxe-Lauenburg, Mainz, Saxony, Trier, Brabant, Luxembourg. Yeah, Frankfurt is not about to have the best day ever because we have a lot of allies surrounding them. Your ship lost. Go for what? Of Nigeria? Why did we lose a ship here? Been a recent addition, I guess. And Atlantic, we're looking at 24. Interesting. We recently made bounds and leaps in land tech, which is recently reintroduced Gustavian infantry, which compared to stuff that we had earlier is pretty insanely powerful, I gotta say. So maybe we can actually take the guys in Friesland, though they do have a leader. That's a marsh. They're probably also gonna have a defensive advantage. Let's wait until the Marines get here. We do need to drive them out before they become an issue for Friesland, though, because if they take the province, Friesland will just be forced to accept whatever peace terms. And while we could technically, force them to release it later, I'd rather not have to do that. Well, let's have you go through here. Take a slightly different path, maybe. We don't have access through Westfalen. Baskerette. Outrageously, yeah, that's pretty outrageous. Have access here, don't have access to Oldenburg though. Well, and then again, apparently we have to live with a high exhaustion there for a few weeks. However long we're gonna stay there. Gonna leave some siege force behind, and then we're just gonna. Seems as if there's a great man in one of the provinces with some rather intriguing ideas on how to create better fortifications, or he's reluctant to leave his hometown. Let him stay home. I don't really need a military engineer. Especially since it doesn't specify which kind of rank he is, so we're just gonna get local defensive fortifications for Poznan. Okay, detach a siege regiment, and then as soon as those guys are here, we're gonna go over and liberate Friesland real quick. Fleet's almost there. Meanwhile, Austria finds itself again in a war against the Ottomans. Apparently, since they don't have Bohemia's help, they're doing better. I don't know why, but apparently that's how that goes. Back to Holland. Don't need everybody chasing it though. Just have you guys go here. Start sieging here. Friesland is leading the siege now. Okay. Well, that is also very interesting. Now, Ungava is considered, you know, a core province of ours. Which means, A, we can recruit regiments here. The reason that we can recruit regiments in Ceylon, I thought a little bit more about it, is actually not because it's our province, but because it is a core province of someone. Here in Nunavik, we couldn't, you know, recruit anyone because it's not a core province of anyone. You know, there's literally there's just no answer to the question, yeah, what kind of troops are we gonna get here, you know, because it's not a core of any particular nation. Ungava is though, which means that even without the advisor for it, I can now continue to send colonists here, so we can probably finish up colonizing Cree. Lanus has already been active here, unfortunately. I could try and get more colonies here now, because now my whole colonial range has been, you know, readjusted, because we can technically start from here because it's a core province now, so we would have access to these areas here, but they're already mostly taken, unless, other than the very unfriendly ones, you know, with high aggressive natives that probably someone tried to colonialize, but then just were knocked away from. I don't know. I'll think about it some more off screen, but for now I think I'm just okay being able to send something to Cree again without the advisor. Just useless otherwise. Wait, why is the fight happening here all of a sudden? Weren't you retreating to Holland? Shouldn't the fight have been, you know, happening there? I'm afraid I can't follow them to Oldenburg because I don't want me to. A little odd. Well, let's detach. Let's have you walk through Münster. Meanwhile, you guys can take Holland. They have a fleet at some point. That is not here. Or merchants. This is our sea. Yeah, we have a severe attack advantage. I mean, we also outnumbered them, but I think that's part of the sign that we have very advanced infantry compared to anyone else. Lüneburg has issues with Lauenburgian revolutionaries. I mean, Lauenburg has issues with Lauenburgian revolutionists. Not sure what the problem would be. Oh, gonna offer them a royal marriage. If their regime is overthrown, maybe we'll just, you know, get total control over it. So we have control of Osnabrück now. Correction, Friesland has control of Osnabrück. Oh. Friesland doesn't have a claim on Osnabrück though. So what's the goal of this whole endeavor? I think they're too big to just being vassalized immediately. Other than that, what would really be our option? We could give Brabant to Brabant, you know? It's not too bad, because it at some point probably was part of theirs. Hasn't been successfully sieged yet. Anyway. There's that possibility. I could annex something myself, though I don't really see a particular reason why. Provoke some cores on people we like, probably Limburg. Yeah, they're way too large for vassalization, however I could enforce Protestant religion on them. Could release Münster, but I'm not entirely sure which faith they would probably follow. I mean, not something that would be useful to me. I would just gain an ally, which is nice, you know. It's not like I particularly dread it, but with them being Catholic, I can't really annex them at any point. To just be an ally. I mean, I can't really vassalize them, and I've kind of become, you know, careful of just having small allies that are not also my vassals, because they can just randomly decide to declare war on people while you're busy doing something else. So I prefer if we weren't going there. But they've effectively Brabant, so I could give it over to them. They can also just make a separate piece if I just let the war go on. I mean, they can make separate pieces. How's Frankfurt doing, by the way? It's being sieged by Mainz. Alright. I was just, you know, counting Frankfurt as being defeated anyway, because, you know, they were just surrounded by my allies. What's Oldenburg in this war? Second? The war with... How did Oldenburg get into this? I could technically help them if they let me. So Oldenburg, you're welcome. Holland is done. So, you know, Brabant, if you want to annex, you know, your former... what was probably your capital at some point, you just do it whenever you feel like it. I'd be totally fine if you do that. And I don't get the, you know, infamy for forcing them to annex it in peace deals. Yay, the heretics of Corrales were converted to the one and true faith. Alright, the Ceylon Islands. I've started to also, you know, try and convert them. To hopefully reduce the revolt chance there a little bit in the future, but not quite there yet. Brabant did a really good job, you know? I just don't want to, you know, be annexing Brabant one of my peace term conditions, because... well, Well, I like my vassals gaining something. They're actually not my vassals. There are. Okay. Worried there for a quick second that I totally missed the point there somewhere. Alright, Siege of Utrecht is over. So at this point we could just dictate terms. So Brabant, you know, dictate your terms, get your capital back. Then I'm gonna make separate peace with them, forcing them, you know, follow the true religion. What are they offering, by the way? that's your offer. Sure. You're being overrun and I haven't even paid attention to you, but I'm gonna end vassalization and reduce my spheres of influence. Certainly, dude. Certainly. Anyway, Brabant. Protestant. You have money in your coffers. A bit. Maybe we can do that and cancel some treaties. Steel or Cologne? Steel didn't decide to help them, you know? Other than that, you know, I could just reduce further issues by having revoked that claim on Limburg. Not that, I guess. You know, Brabant is really getting a lot out of this, but they did do a good job this war, so I have no particular issue doing that. Alright, here's your offer. God, Brabant is hopefully happy that they got the capital back. Also a rather rich province. Goody! Alright, I can go home now. What the hell's going on? What's Sweden's deal now? At war with Denmark, Austria, Switzerland and Hansa. How did you get embroiled in that particular mess? So they're allied with Switzerland and the Hansa? Holy effing shit. I mean, I wanted to go to war with Austria at one point, but did that need to be now? Guess we have full coffers, rather full pool of manpower, might as well, you know, do it now while we have a tech lead and have groups that they don't really have yet. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Alright, what's the condition looking like? I was Switzerland. This is a war that they've started. Yeah, they thought, you know, they call on to attack Denmark, which brought the Hansa in, and that probably brought Austria in, I guess. Sure, Austria got involved, you know, unless you know, Sweden decided to declare war on the Hansa for some reason, which I really don't see any reason why they would. Ugh, friggin' mess. Well, in any event, we're gonna have some fun now, I guess. Are the defender of the Catholic faith? That's why they defended Denmark. I see. They got involved. Okay. Delightful. Well, I guess you're already kind of in a position to attack a couple of Hansa provinces. So, but what is the plan, though? Try and knock out Hansa first? Depends if we take the lead. Lots of it depends on if we take the lead in this fight or not. England, Poland, Hesse, Luxembourg, Saxony, Trier, Brabant, Luxembourg. Okay, they're all helping us, which might be which is probably good, but might also be, you know, not that great, because they could find themselves in a situation that might lead to issues. Anyway. Fleet is badly damaged and just has to pass through Danish territory right now. Should have waited a few more days. In all seriousness, that was stupid. So do we take the lead role in that war? No. So we can only really make peace with Denmark at that point. Well, that kind of limits our options. Well, you're gonna go to Lüneburg, siege that. You're gonna go to Bremen, siege that. We'll have to deal with the Hansa army first, though. Because they're already at our doorstep. And that's the Danish fleet. Yeah, that's not good. Not with the state that we were in. Yeah, that was really stupid of me. We're gonna redo that, because I don't immediately have to accept, you know, whenever they ask for something. So let's do this, you know, the smart way. When our fleet is safe in the harbor. Anyway, in the next episode we'll in earnest start this particular war, you know, after repositioning our troops a little bit, because right now it's not in too great a position, especially our fleet. So we'll see that next time. Have a good one.